Are you listening?
Let's talk about what I think will happen at this year's E3. So, here are my top 5 predictions. Number 1, the year of the Xbox. Prepare yourselves to be bombarded by Xbox, with Sony and PlayStation both skipping this year's E3. Microsoft and Xbox fully understand that this is their show to lose. Phil Spencer has been quoted saying that Xbox will go big at this year's show. So, what exactly does go big mean? Well, expect video games. Games like Halo Infinite, Battletoads, and Gears of War 5. But don't forget, Xbox has also acquired multiple new studios, so it's safe to expect new games from each one of those studios. And of course, this year's E3 will also be our first look at next-generation consoles for Xbox. And while I don't expect to see the physical console pricing or release dates, I do, however, expect that Microsoft will reveal what gamers can look forward to with their next generation of console, along with the future of Project xCloud. Number 2, Xbox Game Pass will feature a Nintendo exclusive. With the recent announcement of Microsoft's willingness to bring Xbox Live and Xbox Game Pass to other platforms, I expect that this year's E3 will be our first look at a Nintendo exclusive joining the Xbox Game Pass. And while I do not expect Pokemon, Super Smash Bros., or Zelda to join Xbox Game Pass, I could see a slightly less popular exclusive like Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, or ARMS joining Game Pass. Number 3, PlayStation surprise. Sony announced that they would be skipping this year's E3, and that they would not be holding a traditional E3 press conference. Well, despite all of that, I fully expect that both Sony and PlayStation will have some type of mic drop moment during this year's E3. Whether it is a new Last of Us 2 trailer or the announcement of the PlayStation Experience. I think that this week is too massive for Sony to ignore completely. Number 4, Nintendo's next Switch. We've heard the rumors for months now that Nintendo is working on 2 new models of the Nintendo Switch. And I fully expect that Nintendo will debut one of the 2 new Switch models at this year's E3. And if I had to guess, my money is that we get our first look at the cheaper model of the Nintendo Switch. And finally, number 5, the redemption of Fallout 76. Every game that bombs at release seems to have a similar redemption arc. And at this year's E3, I expect that Bethesda will seek redemption from gamers with Fallout 76. This game launched with numerous bugs and glitches. And what better way to show how far they have come than apologizing for the past, along with introducing new features and new content exactly 1 year after the game's debut. And honestly, I joke about pre-3, but I am so pumped for this year's E3. And if you have predictions of what you expect to see at this year's show, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But of course, make sure to stay tuned to the Nerf Report on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for announcements, trailers, and recaps during the entire E3 week.